It's too easy, baby. It's just too damn easy. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and this is a Shadowverse video. I know it's been 8 years, but I decided that going into the new year, I'm just gonna play and showcase some stuff on my channel until I fall in love with something that I want to make content for. So one of the games that I was playing is Shadowverse, and Legends of Runeterra is eventually going to come back, I think, on beta in January. So I want to get some of you card lovers prepared for that. But in order to do that, we have to definitely go in. I just showed a little bit into the intro that that we got a win in this against Shadowcraft. The reason why I want to show this match specifically is because of how cool the match is. I've seen that some people are having some difficulty with like making this deck, and the advice that I have to give to you guys is that you have to play, you like my glasses? You have to play like if you were making a roach deck, like if you were making the spell boosting deck. You have to go all in. If you notice here, Wilbert is our everything. If you don't have him in the beginning, I am mulliganing my entire hand. I have to have him. If I don't have him, it kind of destroys the deck. I'll show you guys the deck list after this match, and then after this match I'll play one live. And another reason why I wanted to show this deck specifically is because it has a lot of cool text for the Shadowcraft deck, which I haven't seen a video on yet, and it seems like some people have a grasp on it while others don't. Like, they have some really cool, interesting cards. So he does that. I put this out because I have the Saintly Leader. If you guys don't know Saintly Leader, the more things with ward that dies, the stronger it becomes, and also it does the enhanced 5. It does damage based on how many wards have died. So he's just piling his hand up with a bunch of crazy stuff. Locks down my, what are you called? What's your name? Hey, what's your name? Not you. My Iron Knuckle Nun. We have Elena here. Now, I saw other people that are putting Elena in the deck, and they're kind of focusing it on Elena. Now, whether that works or not, I don't give a damn. But this is a deck focused on Wilbert, so you need to have wards. You need to have a bunch of healing. I actually liked here that he actually decided to go for the full-on trade here to kind of clear the field, which really doesn't bother me because, as you know, we have the Saintly Leader. We have many multitudes of ways to just get it done. Turn 5 is coming, and we're just going to do almost a bunch of nothing. We're going to get more of the healing spells in our hand. I'm gonna drop down the golden bell so I can just make this a little bit harder to kill. I did think about evolving it to make it harder to kill out, but one thing about this deck, if you guys have not noticed, is that it has a lot of Bane in it. And that's actually what makes it so strong. It's a lot of Bane. So here's another Bane follower. Now he has the lovely effect. If you guys don't know, every time something comes in with one attack or defense, it's gonna get Storm. And it's gonna show you the combo that I'm loving. I'm gonna actually use my Saintly Leader here to kill that and Evo into this. And I thought, like, oh, I'm in a really good spot here. I got a 9/8 on the field that cost me 5. So yeah, that's crazy. But the Spectre, now I'm gonna pause just for a second. Why that card is so good is because the Spectre is a 2/1 with Bane. It gains Storm within that effect, and it is a whatchamacallit card. It is a basic card, if I'm not mistaken. So this card and that combo, since this expansion just dropped, is going to be available for a long time. So that is a very strong combo. And I don't think that this guy is actually using Natura at all. I think Natura is completely out of this guy's deck, and it flows very well. You'll see here that even though I was laughing, and he does this, Laura is going to be amazing in this deck because a lot of the cards that are here that come out that have these Bane are cheap, and then Laura's going to be able to give it to you for free. So I'm going to play Wilbert. I know he's just going to put out the Spectre. I'm very well aware of that. I actually didn't notice that he hit me with that. Oh yeah, that's why he did that. This is actually a pretty cool move here too. So this card is going to gain Storm. Even though it evolved, it didn't matter. He probably should have played this first. But he plays that so he can remove it so I don't get my 2 front guys. But what's cool about Wilbert or Gilbert is that it's not a last words effect. It is not anything like that. So he actually gains his effect no matter what, or evolve. It has nothing to do with last words. Now Sonya is so busted in this lovely meta. Hold on, I'm gonna pause before he does this. I actually thought that I could attack this, so that's why I evoed. I was gonna attack into it, but you actually can't, so I messed up. Now he goes here for the Spectre play, and I knew he probably wasn't reading the fine print, but Sonya cannot be killed by effects. You have to kill her with damage. So he attacks me with this, takes 2 to the face, and nothing happens. Now he brings this thing in, and it's like, well, I guess, are you gonna trade the whole house? Now he already used his storm, so now he's gonna evo this. And in my opinion, this is where he messed up. He takes a lot of damage here. 3 here. Then he has to trade his other one into it, and then this one finally to banish it. He still takes the damage. Even if the card gets banished, it still was attacked. So now he has 8 left. And here, I'm just gonna play the Sanctuary, another card that can't be targeted. And I'm gonna play the Minotaur to put 2 out. So that's 6 damage if he attacks it. If he obviously kills it by other means, he can. He could kill this with this if he wanted to, but again, he attacks with this. I'm not exactly sure why. He does this because it's supposed to destroy it, but he can't target it. So he ends up attacking it anyway. But you saw how big that is? A 6/5 storm that kills a card. That's nuts. And then he leaves because he messed up. He messed up with this card. He made a couple of mistakes, but the game is new, so it makes sense that he would make a little bit of small mistakes there. And you know, I made a lot of mistakes. If I showed you guys a couple of the matches I had with this deck, you would cry. Made a lot of mistakes with this deck, so I'm playing a lot of Portal. Of course, I had to do Runecraft because I'm a Runecraft main and it's very strong right now. And if I'm gonna come back making videos, I gotta come back with a vengeance. So we're gonna do a match, and that should be the end of the video after we do this lovely match. It doesn't matter who is coming, just to show you guys that we're about that life. We're gonna show you the live commentary plus the old commentary. Now there are a couple other texts you could put into this deck. Like if I wanted to take Elena out and put in the Untrue God, it would be pretty okay in my opinion. We're gonna go against Runecraft. Runecraft being one of the better decks in the meta right now. I think tier 0. Super good. As you can see here, no Gilbert. Ah! Damn it. I didn't mulligan that. That's kind of bad. Now, what's cool about our matchup versus Rune is that Rune usually doesn't do anything in the beginning. They can't really play anything until turn 2 unless they get an insight, which would be really lucky if they did. And yeah, he got an insight. Hopefully nothing was spell boosted, but you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're getting 2 cards here. No Gilbert. I've been misplaying my Holy Lord Ector because I'm so used to using Holy Lord Ector in an amulet deck, so you get a lot more shadows, and I've been not playing it, and he gets that too. So right now he's so on curve, it's actually disgusting. And we don't have our oh, Gilbert! Gilly. All right, so what's cool is that as you can see here, we're just passing turns. He's spell boosting, but nothing in my hand has to play. Oh god, that's probably a Mysterium Project Keone, Kill a Factor, whatever the heck his name is. And I don't really need to play anything, because if I play something, he's gonna ping it, and I don't want to give him any unnecessary spell boost. Our turn is turn 4, 5, and 6. So until those turns come up, I don't really care. We don't have Saintly Leader in our hand, so I don't really need to do that either. And as you can see, he's like just blowing cards out of his face. He doesn't really know what to do. Now I could play Elena here, but I honestly don't see the point in doing that either, because I can't trade into anything. I'm not trading anything, right? I also don't have a heal. So there's only a few heals in the deck, and Elena's Prayer is, like I said, it's just there to have it. I'm not really trying to actually play like up to healing. I have a few heals in the deck, and that's fine. So now he plays a card. He's gonna is he gonna evo it? Nice. I like that he evos it because it lets me choose what to fight. I'm still gonna evo. Oh no, maybe no point in evoing that into it. Maybe just do Elena here because Elena trades into it absolutely finely great. How much is this? 3. I get 1 play point back, right? 2, and then I can play Gilbert, but that's not what I want. Technically, you could play 2 of these in a row. That's kind of nuts. I think the play here would actually just be to play Elena, kill this thing. We don't want to take a lot of damage because, like I've already said, that we don't actually have that much healing in the deck. So every little inch of damage that we take kind of does suck. We're gonna leave that thing with 1 HP, which sucks that they have to blow a spell to kill this, which is kind of good for us. It's gonna be good for him too, I'm pretty sure. Sanctus Core plus a 3-drop, I'm assuming. There it is. That is a lot of spell boosting right there. What sucks, are you gonna evo into that? That sucks. I'm assuming he has a Wind Blast in his hand somewhere. Oh no, I forgot this thing trades. Awesome for him. That's a good trade. Now we get to play our Gilbert. We haven't taken any damage. Gilbert will trade into that just fine. And our thing is up, and we only took 3 damage. So I think that as far as anything, this is going pretty much decently in our favor. Not like super in our favor. Oh, fuck it. Come on, stop it. Stop. Ah, stop it. Rune, I'm telling you, stop it. Oh my god, he won't stop. Now, what is annoying, obviously, when you're playing against Rune is that they do turns like that. You have to be prepared for it. We have to play this on curve. We have to play this on 6 because the stupid is coming. You have to believe the stupid is coming. I wouldn't be surprised if he just doesn't, if he draws a little bit more cards and then evos the Chaos Wielder. I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. This can easily trade into this. He can do that, but I think he should maybe evo this. It's already there. It's gonna push for 3 damage instead, and he needs to whittle me down because that's the whole point. His deck needs to like kind of kill me before I put up 16,000 wards. And yes, he has Fiery Embrace. Yes, he has Wind Blast. He has some other things that can help him. I don't know if he's running the Caddy Sorcerer, which will lower my HP. He actually goes, what are you doing? Okay, just want to lose HP all day. He probably has Keon in his hand. I assume that when he Mysterium Project is that it was a Keon. He's going to do another one. I'm assuming now he has 3 Keons. That is my exact thought process here. Normally I'd mess up and play Holy Ector, but this time I'm on video and I don't want to look like an idiot. And I know that. So you could tell he definitely has so this is going to be a huge problem for me. Now these things are getting boosted. And I'm probably going to lose right out here. I think that there's not much I can do to actually recover the situation. We are going to get 2 wards here. I could play that, but see, oh no, that does kill. No, it does not kill that. If I play 5, I mean, I could do something else. Play this and get 2. No. Iron Knuckles 3. Do I have any other thing that gives me a heal? I don't. I don't really want to waste it on Elena because she can't. Well, she would technically. No, she wouldn't be able to trade into that. I think here the play is this. And got another ward. I want to heal myself pretty much here too. That's gonna make all my wards a little bit harder to kill. We're gonna survive there. That's literally, if you guys think, that's 8 damage on the field right there, and he had to take 8 damage. We know he's gonna be able to clear some of it, if not all of it. He's been drawing like crazy, and I think the hardest part about fighting Rune is the Fiery Embrace. This is where Sonya comes in really good. The Barong comes in really good, because then you're able to like force him to kind of trade into you. He can clearly kill all 3 of these, and he has the deck that is run can definitely kill it. So kind of sucks, but there's not much I could do. I would have played the Holy Lancer because I would have got another Lancer and would have made them a little bit stronger. So there we go. He still has 7 play points, and still, because of spell boosting, he can still play so much. It's very dangerous. Like I said, we already have the assumption that he has another Kaon in his hand, so he could probably trade off these and not even care what happens to them, and then play another Kaon, which is what I'm assuming he does. Mysterium Project, there goes 1. He's gonna take that one out, has the most defense. And this is what I like to do when I fight against Rune. I like to see how many of the Fiery Embraces they play. They cannot multiply or manipulate this one. They can make 16,000 of these, but you can only have 3 of those. So it's really important to know how many Fire Embraces there are, because once that hits, I like to at that point then start putting bigger things on the field. It makes my evolves feel a little bit safer. They run the Zealot of Truth too. I actually don't like the Zealot of Truth too much in the deck, but it is extra damage and it helps finish, because Zeon sometimes, Keon is kind of not there, and if you're gonna spell boost, you want to do that. So this is 9 damage. We're gonna be left with 2. 1 damage. He actually ends his turn, or maybe he actually might have ran out of time. So what I could do, all right, so we know for a fact, see, like, this is the thing, like he could have Fire Embrace. I could play this and hope he doesn't kill it, but let's be honest, the odds is that he's going to be able to kill it, and then he just kind of wins. It would be very hard for him to kill it though, if he didn't have any spells. He has 5 cards in his hand. He Mysterium Project something twice, so it could have been the Zealots though, if we, if we're thinking about it. But I kind of feel like that's not what happened. If I play this as 2, that's 6. This is not a ward though. This is 1 ward for 3. I left with 5, and then I have 3 ward. That's only 6 damage though. That's only 6 damage, unless he double taps something, which he shouldn't. I think that's my best play though. I play Hollowed, whatever the heck. And I wish I could play this, and then it would be 4. I wish I could have played 2 of these, and that would have actually filled up my thing with 4, and then he would have had to have killed something, or else he would have lost. But we're gonna go with this. This is 6 damage, pretending, that he can't clear it. He could kill both of these fine with what he has on the board. but he has to swing 2 into this. Actually, no, he can kill it with this. So he can kill here. Okay, he has Fire Embrace. So let me show you guys the deck. So pretty much, it's a lot of these. Oh, I wish I got the Holy Counterattack. It's a really good card because you put out a ward and then you pretty much give it +1/+1 and then trade with something, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's super good. I wish I would have drew more of that. We do have 3 in the deck. Sonya is really good, especially because Rune is out there. Rune right now doesn't seem to be, at least most of them aren't running the AoE 3-cost spell. Not 3 cost, it costs 6, but it does 3 damage across the board. They're not really running that, which would really wreck the Wilbert deck. I think I'm taking about Holy Ector out because, as you can see, because we actually don't lose too many things, I've yet to have 9 shadows. In all the games that I've won with this deck and all the games that I've lost, I've never successfully got to use Holy Lord Ector. I think that it'd be better to take him out, and I think it would be better to run the Untrue God. Reason why, because Untrue God, it's 5 cost. I thought it was 4 cost, but it's 5 cost. It'll put 2 random Haven amulets that cost X. As you guys know, it's split between 4. So when you play that deck, if I'm not mistaken, it should bring out the Hallowed Cave Shrine, and it should bring out the Golden Bell. The only thing that's kind of crappy is that the Cave Shrine won't summon that first initial one, but then it will start doing it on the coming turns. I think it's, now that I know that it's 5, I thought it was 4, but it's 5, so it makes it, it's kind of contesting the Forgotten Sanctuary, and it's contesting your Holy Lancer if you're going to be playing something for 5 play points. I know some people will use the Father of Refinement, which would work a lot better with the way that my deck is working. If I take out Holy Lord Ector, we put this in, we have the healing that's able to be put in there. If Elena does proc out, then we'll have a free heal pretty much when he comes in. I think that I would probably switch that out. The Steelclad Minotaur is pretty good. As you can see, it puts out 2 wards for 4 costs. Kind of good. And then if you actually play him, as long as the opponent does not have stuff that can insta kill it, then it's really strong. But right now we're dealing with Shadow, Rune that really have a lot of strong to it. Forest, I think, has insta kills. They have like instant things to destroy it, but I think that it's pretty much safe against them. But what you're fighting against a lot right now is definitely Rune, who has Fiery Embrace. So I actually want to take this out of the deck. I think that that's not working. I know some people thought that this was going to be the really cool card. It gives ward to every other follower around it that's on the board currently. But if you're using Wilbert in the deck that I have, it's pointless because every other card is going to have ward anyway. I think this card should be in people's Elena Gilbert deck, but not in an actual pure Gilbert deck. I think I'm going to add in Purging Light because it does banish potentially 5 people. Potentially 5, right? But as you can see, the spell boosting deck has a lot of last words in there. Also, depending on how they traded with Evos, there might be a big follower that has low HP. I think 6 is pretty good because after you play your Wilbert, the turn afterwards, you can definitely play this, trade off and kill anything else. Wilbert will then summon 2 if he didn't get banished by anything. So I think that's going to complete our deck. There are probably some other ones. Let me know in the comment section what cards you've been trying out in the Wilbert deck, and let me know if there's any other decks that you guys would like me to try. I don't have too many vials left, but I know that I already made the Rune deck, got that out the way. Portal seems fun to play, and I need to try Forest as well. Forest is something I really want to try. But that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, but remember that it's always your lucky day here at the casino, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.